Starburst break. One of my favorite candies. One thing that is pretty nice, their instructions. Each step matches a step of the hardware. So that's step 1 hardware, step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's pretty sweet. This part would be really easy with 2 people, but so what's interesting is this back bolt. I don't know if the tub is curved, it's not even close. Here we go. I gotta flip this because I can't reach it. Should have got my little impact. A little cordless. Probably would have been done by now. Or I could have at least used a ratchet or my ratcheting wrenches, but let's do it the hard way. I'm hot. The welding appears to be okay. Not the best, but okay. Alright, step 2. I'm going to get a ratchet because I won't be able to get a wrench into part of that. Extension. part of an issue that I'm running into here, which I think it'll be easy to overcome, is there's a little tab on the frame that I just put on, but the weld at the corner of this bracket down here is stopping that tab from going down. But I think maybe not. I was able to bang it past. One thing that I do see as I tighten these bolts to that frame is that the U-shaped frame that I just put on there is probably 3/8 to 1/2 inch wider than the frame that's sliding over. So I can either put one side tight and then bend the other one in, or I could bend them both in. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of a gap over here. Oh, a little bit of a breeze. That is nice. It's hot and humid here, folks. Even as hot as you guys in the south, but interesting. The lock to stop it from tipping only inserts into the frame 1/8 of an inch, but I guess really that, unless it flexes, I guess that's probably enough. Find out. Yeah. Read the instructions first. This nylon washer, you gotta go down there first. I don't know, is that 3/4? That might be bigger than 3/4. Oh yeah. Seven eighths metric. Not 7/8. 15/16. Yep. I do wish it would tell you. Obviously, they don't want to have somebody have a torque wrench to do this properly, but it'd be kind of nice to know how tight you're supposed to go. Yeah, I don't want to go tighter than that, or it's not gonna turn. So could have been 24 millimeter. These are combo sockets. So this 24 millimeter 15/16, that's what they look like. They fit both. So it's they're kind of handy, but if you have a really tight bolt, you don't want to use them, you will strip it. I realized I was probably yelling since I had my PPE on. in there. I'm just bending the cotter pins to hold them in. I'll come back and bend them all the way after I'm done. Now they actually only show bending one of the ears on the cotter pin. I've always been taught you bend them both, or that's what I've always done. So I guess I'll do what they show. Proper tool for the proper job. Wire strippers. So I'm gonna leave the other one straight. I don't know, maybe I'll Google later to see if I'm supposed to bend that one too, but instructions just show doing that. Now they say to flip it. It is big. It's tall. It's really tall. It's actually probably not any taller than the trailer I'm used to. It's just with the tires and I don't know. It looks big like that. The scratches that I was talking about in the powder coat are like that. I don't know if the angle of the camera's right, but you know, they're all over. Chips in the powder coat. So they're all over the frame like that. So hopefully it doesn't rust. Try to keep it inside mainly, but that's not really going to happen. I always keep my cart outside. Definitely see how this is going to dump way better than my old one. Like, not even close. Not even close. The ears on the end of this, where this goes through, are bent out quite a bit. Tighten them together. And the washer's bent too. Ah. Bent washer. Somebody know what that's for? It's kind of like a lock washer, which is split and then they're bent a little. That pressure keeps the nut locked. A bent washer does the same thing. As you straighten it out, it puts the pressure back on that nut to keep it tight. So the boss is here. Gonna take a break, and I'll finish this in a little bit.